Dear members of the European Youth Parliament, it is important that young people engage themselves in programs like European Youth Parliament and are willing to debate current European matters. I wish I could be there with you, but due to my work obligations at the European Parliament, it's not possible. Parliament is now in the spotlight of the EU citizens. It is hard to recall a time when civil society got so engaged in our work. The generator of this unique movement is the anti-counterfeiting trade agreement called ACTA. On 21st February, Parliament received a petition signed by more than 2.4 million internet users against this controversial agreement. And in the last few weeks, we experienced global protests of thousands of citizens in streets of the biggest European cities, expressing their dissatisfaction with the content of this document. I understand and share their concerns. To me, it is unclear and illogical when I hear the European Commission's statements that we should not worry, as the agreement will not change anything in European law, extending only some good practices to other signatories. The problem is that 95% of illegal practices like piracy and fakes take place in countries that will not be covered by ACTA, China, for example. The European Union has its own good law. We have, among others, the Directive on Copyright in the Information Society to safeguard digital rights, and Directive on the enforcement of intellectual property rights for copyright infringements to protect European right holders against illegal practices. Given that our regulations are working well, why do we then need any international treaty to protect ourselves? The European Commission announced on 22nd February that it will refer ACTA to the European Court of Justice for a ruling on the agreement, mainly to check its relation with acquis communautaire and civil liberties. This question is being carefully formulated by the Commissioner's legal services to support, in my opinion, the position that there are no potential threats coming from ACTA. Until the answer comes, which may take even up to 2 years, we, members of the European Parliament, have to examine carefully all provisions of this agreement before we come to a final conclusion to accept or reject it. In the past, the Parliament already said no to another controversial agreement on bank data sharing with the United States called SWIFT. Everything is still possible, so let's stay united and don't give up the fight too quickly. All news concerning ACTA you can follow on the official website of the European Parliament. I wish you a successful discussion along with fruitful conclusions, with the best wishes from the European Parliament. In Brussels, Lydia Geringer, de Oudenberg.